This is a nice fish. Holy smokes, what is that? What in the world did we just hook into? What's going on, everybody? Nick from 618 Fishing here, and welcome back to another fishing adventure. The hunt for a triple-digit catfish continues today. We are heading to a spot where we have the real possibility of catching a monster fish. I'm hoping we can make it happen.
Yeah, you've been here for a little while, spent a ton of money on a borrowed vibe, and you rented life and photos.
I have made it out to the fishing spot. Before we target a monster catfish, let's try to catch some fresh bait out of the creek. I think our best bet for this first spot is going to be using night crawlers, so let's toss out a couple.
I don't care where you're coming from, I think your time here is already done, so pack your bags and go home.
Not a single bite from this first spot. Let's head to where this creek empties into the river and try there. Okay, this is very sketchy. Okay, gotta be very careful. It's a very steep drop off. Getting to where that creek empties into this river was not an easy feat. This bank was incredibly steep, but we made it down here. It looks very fishy. Let's toss some baits out. That was a fail. Check it out, guys. Just found a hard hat. This thing looks actually almost brand new. That's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to yet another location. I am not walking away empty-handed. I found a few golf balls, a baseball, and a relatively new hard hat. We have made it safely down to spot number 3. Let's get some baits out there. Oh, there's a bite. Okay, I think Sling has his bait. There we go, fish on. Finally we have a fish on. He feels pretty heavy too. First fish, let's go. Please stay on. Holy smokes, what is that? What in the world did we just hook into? Oh my gosh, this is a nice fish. In the net, there we go. Holy cow, we just caught a really nice buffalo. This dude is a beast. He picked up the night crawler. This is one of the largest buffalo I've ever caught. Let's go ahead and get a weight. Official weight is 6.75 pounds. This is, I believe, the 3rd largest smallmouth buffalo that I have ever caught. Yes, let's let this beast go. See you later, buddy. Although that is not the monster catfish I am hoping to catch out here today, I will take it because fishing has been incredibly slow, and that is one of the largest smallmouth buffalo that I have ever caught. And we were able to land him using the ultralight. I had this weightless entire night crawler drifting around off here in this slack water for quite some time before that smallmouth buffalo eventually found it. Let's go ahead and toss another one out there. It has been a while since we caught that buffalo, and I have not gotten a single additional bite. It's time to head to spot number 4. And we have made it to spot number 4. The water off these cliffs is incredibly deep. It looks like a spot where a monster would be hiding. Let's get some baits out there. Oh, there's a bite. Oh, nice fish. Holy smokes. This guy almost pulled the rod in the water. Finally a fish. First fish off the cliffs. What are we hooked into? Okay, that's actually a pretty decent blue catfish. There we go. Finally, we caught a catfish. It's taken all day. It's not a giant, but it is a decent little blue catfish. I will take it. I cannot remember the last time I have caught a blue catfish, so it feels awesome to finally land one. All right, let's go ahead and let this guy go. See you later, buddy. That catfish absolutely destroyed my bait. I almost lost my rod, and that was not even that big of a catfish. If he's out there, I know there are some giants that could be out there as well. I'm excited to see what we hook into next. I tried my absolute hardest and fished for as long as I could, but we were unsuccessful at catching that monster catfish out here today. Although day one was not a complete failure because we were able to catch that nice smallmouth buffalo along with that blue catfish, that was not the goal. The goal was to catch a monster catfish, so I'm heading back out today. Hopefully we can make it happen. I just made it out to the fishing spot and I am blown away. It is a lot muddier and the water level is a whole lot higher than the last time I was out here, which was only a few days ago. I am shocked. I am interested to see how that is going to affect fishing. Oh, there's a bite. All right, Sling has this bait. There we go, fish on. First fish. Man, this guy's putting up a crazy fight. He picked up the night crawler. Oh, yes. All right, I need to get down there, get this guy in the net. There we go. We just caught a decent freshwater drum. That is an awesome first fish. I could keep this guy for bait, but I have never had much luck with drum, so let's let him go. See you later, buddy. The air temperature is warm, but that water is still freezing cold. That freshwater drum picked up this entire night crawler on my ultralight. I've got a couple little split shot weights and I was tossing it right next to the bank. Let's toss it back out there. It's actually fairly deep right off these cliffs. I'm sure you guys could hear that line in the background. That's actually this rod. That is not a fish. A branch has drifted into the line. I tried my absolute hardest, but in the end, we were unsuccessful at catching that monster catfish. Having said that though, I still had fun because I was able to catch one of the largest smallmouth buffalo that I have ever landed, my first blue catfish in a long time, and I am hopeful that as the weather starts to warm up, the big fish will be biting and the hunt for that monster catfish will continue. If you guys enjoyed this episode, I'd really appreciate it if you left a thumbs up, possibly think about subscribing if you haven't. I will catch you guys on the next one. All right, well, that was a fail. Hopefully I didn't break anything.